Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, is the stock market going to crash? So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, concerns, make sure you guys ask them down in the comments. So kind of what's going on with the market. So anytime you pull up a news article, this is going to be the top headline. The Russia and Ukraine conflict escalates. What history says is likely to happen, okay? A lot of people are freaking out saying we are going to war. And anytime you have that type of news, that type of concern, fear, what you're going to have is sell-off in the market. And that's what we've seen pretty much ever since the 1st of January. We've seen just a lot of sell-off. You know, the S&P 500, we're on ticker symbol SPY, just an S&P 500 ETF, this was trading for about $479, okay? And then we've seen some crazy sell-off where this thing was selling off over 4.5% per day for a couple of days. And I definitely think anytime you have that much sell-off, a variety of things could happen. The very first thing, trend continues, right? Right now, I definitely think we are entering a state of concern, right? We're getting into correction territory. Not a crash, but a correction. So the difference between the two is the correction is when the S&P 500 or the general market falls about 10%. This on average happens about every other year. So looking at previous history, we're probably due for it, okay? The second thing, the overall idea of buying at a discount, you buy in, you don't touch it, you're getting in on a fairly decent price, like buying in, October, early September, all of that stuff. So I definitely think right now, yes, you could pick up a couple of shares of the S&P 500. For me, I really believe that it's a lot easier to make money when the trend is in your favor. So if we zoom in on the S&P 500 right now, you will notice this. If we go ahead and we draw it out, you'll notice this a lot easier as I draw it out. Right now, we have this trend. The trend of the general market is going down. So in my opinion, the trend is your friend. It's a lot easier to make money when stocks are getting bought, when everyone's buying, when everyone's happy, when there's no concern of the Russia and Ukraine conflict. On the flip side, as you notice right here at around this $428 mark, we have this tendency to see support. So it hits it. Every single time we get buying pressure near and around there, it does hit it here. So that is a very strong support just for the general market. But I think we'll form this wedge and continue to get sell off. I really believe right now the overall idea of super high inflation and this Russia and Ukraine situation could and most likely will cause too much fear in the market, and we could have a little more sell-off. I definitely think that's something to understand. But is the market going to crash? That's something that honestly I'm not sure. I definitely think though we're entering that state of correction, right? Hitting that 10% fall is something that it's kind of due for. A crash, on the other hand, we had one in March of 2020. So for it to now happen 2 years later is very rare in the market. On average, they happen every 4 to 6 years. We'll have a crash where it falls 20% or more. So right now, yes, it easily could happen with very high inflation and the fear right now of everything kind of going on. But for me, I think the absolute best thing is that you have to understand is one, it's better to be in the market than out of the market. Timing the market, it's better to have time in the market than trying to time the market, okay? 2, for everybody that bought in 2007, right before the 2008 crash, you're up on your money. For all the people that bought in, any time period, you're up. You have to have that long-term mindset when you guys invest. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this is not going to be the best option for you. All right. The third thing that you have to understand is, yes, there is a lot of fear. I definitely think it's justified. But you have to realize we just went through a lockdown period where the government was spending trillions of dollars. Now, if we enter another time of uncertainty, that's going to really smash the economy. So everything's justified. Dollar cost average. Just be consistent with your investments, guys. Even if it's $10, $20 a week, $10 a month, just be consistent. Because what this is going to do is if we have this general sell-off, you're going to be continuing your investment. Okay, so you're going to move your average cost down because we're having sell-off. And we all know the U.S. economy, anytime you would have invested, whether it was in World War II, whether it was in the Vietnam War, any war, you would have been up on your money right now. You just have to have that long-term mindset, guys. So, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe out there. We will see you later. Take care.